episode of Board Virtual. Today, we are playing a game called Blood Rage. Blood Rage is I guess maybe you could consider it an engine builder. Let's see what Board Game Geek actually says about Blood Rage, because I don't really know how you identify Blood Rage. Uh, uh, as board game typing. So let's see what Board Game Geek says about it. Let's see what their tags are for. Where do they show those? Oh, here we go. Fantasy, fighting, miniatures, mythology, action points, area influence. Okay, yeah. Action point, card play, conflict. Yeah. So it's a combat fighting miniature game. Utilizing action points and things like that. It is, I like to just call it sort of a round robin game where every round consists of you just going around the table, doing things until everyone passes. And then once everyone passes, the next round the next round starts. So I believe have I played any other games like this? Oh yeah, Terraforming Mars last week was just like this. We're gonna play single player because I just don't know how long a multiplayer match is gonna take, and I don't want to get into a multiplayer match. I like to do three generally is what I like to do when I'm playing AI. Now I will have full disclosure. I played this game on stream a couple days ago, and I got my butt kicked. I even rage quit at one point. So this game is difficult, and even on normal difficulty, it is hard. It is hard. I'm having trouble, like, with the full understanding of like how to use the cards and better utilize different things. And so we're just gonna talk through it. So the beginning of the game, the first round of the game, or the first not the first thing you do is you draft your cards. So players have to draft up to 6 cards, picking one card at a time. Down here at the bottom shows my rage is 6, my axes are 3, and my horns are 4. Everyone is the same, 6, 3, and 4. Your horns are the amount of units you can have on the board. Your axes are the amount of glory points you gain every time you win a combat, I believe is what it was. And your rage is your resource points. So to play things like Frigga's Charm, this costs zero resource points. This costs 0 rage, and what this card does is upgrade cards cost 1 less rage to play. So if I get Frigga's Charm, I can then do either Frigga's Succor or just like any of these upgrade cards. I don't know if it's any of these or if it's just clan upgrades. It just says upgrade cards cost you 1 less rage to play, so it might even be these. So this is a good one. Frigga's Charm is a really good one. However, Frigga's Succor is also very good, because what Frigga's Succor does is it allows you to play 2 units at once. So I'm kind of struggling here to figure out which one to do. I'm not sure which one to do. Sorry about the background noise. Chase is being a little bit of a pain in the butt. You're being a pain in the butt, dog. So, what the rest of these cards mean, these right here, these red cards are for combat. These, you play down a card during combat, upside down, and then you flip it face up, and whatever the card reads, whatever it says, adds that amount of score to your combat. However, some cards like this one, Frigga's Grace, if you pillage successfully, raise another of your clan stat by 1. So we'll get into pillaging when we get to that. These 2 right here, Dwarf Chieftain, are monsters. These are these little gray areas over here. They actually are additional units you can call. So for instance, with the Dwarf Chieftain, costs no rage to upgrade or invade. I don't know what the upgrade is for the Dwarf Chieftain, but I know, like, invading, I get what that is. And then finally, the Sea Serpent is your ship. So you all have a ship, and then the Sea Serpent counts as a ship. And so you can play it at, this is a monster, and it counts as a ship, so you play it along. Oh, so it's a monster, and then you also have a ship. So they're all ship upgrades. Lastly, the green are quests. So for instance, this one, have the most strength in Yggdrasil. That means have the most units in Yggdrasil, and the highest strength number, not necessarily just the most units, but the highest strength number by the end of the round. If you complete it, raise one of your clan stats by 1. Alright, so I feel like Frigga's Charm would be a good call. But I can't pass up Frigga's Sucker. I can't pass up Frigga's Sucker. Tyr's Domain. After you reveal a quest card in combat, you may treat it as a +3. Thor's Hammer. Let's see. Gain 3 glory if you win the battle. Lord of Hammers. You successfully pillage your leader. May move to an adjacent. Brothers in Arms. Each pair of warriors is worth 3. So this Frigga's Sucker combined with Brothers in Arms is a very good combination. Because then you're always getting your units. They're worth 1 and 1. They're worth the total. They're worth 3 instead of 1 and 1. So these two cards are a very good combo. So I can't pass up on that. However, anytime I do that, I lose. So, let's see. Troll, Odin's Smite, Tyr Smash. Destroy 1 warrior from each opponent in its province before comparing strength. Alfheim is over there. So the problem, let's see. So at the beginning of the game, so this right here, during the game, sections get closed out. Right now we had 2 in Alfheim, 1 in Jotunheim, and then we're going to have 1 in Mannheim. So if we wanted to take the quest cards, we could. I had a round where I took the Alfheim quest card, but both sections of Alfheim were destroyed at the beginning of the game. I think we're gonna gain 2 glory whenever at least 2 enemy figures are destroyed in a battle. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna go with we're gonna take one of these Odin's Smites. We're gonna take a Frigga's Grace. Then I want to go with a Tyr Smite. Glory. What are the costs? 2, 3, 4, 5. I only have 6. Let's go in an Alfheim. We'll try Alfheim. So now the game starts. Now that we've done our drafting, it starts. And the first couple of rounds, you're generally going to be playing your upgrade cards and things like that. So I'm going to start with Frigga's Sucker, just because it's just a really good card to use. And I'm going to try to keep track of what people do, because while watching this game go through, while playing this, they got, yep. That's gonna make things harder for me, because obviously somebody took that card. I should have taken that card, to be honest. They played something that we don't know. But they haven't used any Rage, and I've already used Rage. So we're gonna go ahead and play Brothers in Arms to upgrade our and now we also get to place them. So since we're planning on doing Alfheim, let's go ahead and place them down here. I'm going to call in my leader right there. Oh, and I get to call in another one of those. My turn. So, right now, if you pillage. I'm gonna pillage Gimli. Confirm. They're really... So it's 3 and 3, so this is another 3. So there's 3, 6, 7. So I have 7, they have 3. I've got the 5. There shouldn't be another 5. So I should win with Frigga's Grace. I should win this with Frigga's Grace. Alright, cool. As long as they don't have anything they can play during the second phase of card dealing, great. So, my axes went up by 1, which was good. I'm going to raise my rage by 1. That's going to give me more rage next round. Continue. Alright, I am going to choose to invade here with just him. I should have invaded with another one. I'm wasting. I'm wasting a rage. Yeah. All right. That sucks. I should have invaded twice. Yeah, that sucks. That was a waste of rage. No, 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 that's not good. Oh, that sucks. That sucks so much. So the troll. Can I see their cards? The troll. When the monster invades a province, destroys all enemy warriors in it. That sucks. That makes me so mad. Because I fucked up and misclicked. Because I messed up and didn't do a double invasion. If I try to do, let's just try it. Let's just try it. Yeah. So we're gonna get a +1. We flip the card, and it's just, if you lose, steal 1 rage from the winning player. That sucks. Which means my rage went from a 7 to an 8 to a 7. Oh no! It steals. It doesn't steal my total rage. It steals the rage I have, which means now I can't play my Alfheim card, which wouldn't take rage at all to play, because they steal my rage. And so now I am out for the round. And they still have 3 and 4 rage themselves, and there's still half the map to deal with. I don't understand how their rage management can be so high. And I like, the only thing I can do and hope for is if they end up fighting in Yggdrasil, that I can invade Yggdrasil and try to get into that fight. I'm gonna gain some glory for having units up here in my lore, but I lose out on this Alfheim card, and that makes me so mad, because that would be another increased stat that I could use. But I needed to take that out because if he invaded with that troll, my units would have been destroyed. It's just a simple misclick. Messed me up so much. And yeah, now we just have to sit here and wait. See, Loki's Trickery is a wild card because every time you lose, you steal 1 rage, which means you continue to increase your rage. How did they do that? Oh, you don't have to, your invasion doesn't have to be just to the adjacent point. That's right. This is where I do wish this game, at least on single player, had a fast forward feature. Alright, so red team has 1 more rage. Alright. They end. So now we can discard a card if discard a card and then move to we'll hold on to this card until the next stage. Tear Smite is good because of +5 damage. The Alfheim quest is honestly, I'm gonna keep that one. We'll do that next turn. The issue right now that we're dealing with. Alright, so Ragnarok happened here. We lost a couple of units. We gained some glory for it. Continue. Great. So the issue right now is I don't have a lot of horns, so I don't have a lot of units I can place. So we're gonna need to get some horns. 8 glory when a ship of yours is destroyed. Dark Elf, Heimdall, Swatch. Does I? Let's see. We're gonna go with Heimdall's Watch. That stack of cards just wasn't really great for me. If you want value, you may keep your revealed cards paying 1 rage each. Valkyries. Gain 2 glory per enemy figure destroyed in battle with this monster. Like, so my... See, it's a clan upgrade. I don't like that one because I don't want to spend more rage. I don't have a lot of horns, so getting more units isn't really going to fully help. We are going to invade. We're gonna drop some down there. Yeah, we're gonna need to go into here. We're gonna need to get some horns. So let's go ahead. You know, maybe we'll let's try Yggdrasil as well. Gain 2 glory for each figure you release from Valhalla. You pay 1 rage to prevent a figure from being destroyed. hide before comparing strength. Each player chooses and destroys all but one of their figures for battle. Odin's inspiration, double your glory reward from dying in Ragnarok. Let's go with Odin's inspiration, because I think that's what we're gonna go for right here. You and raise one of your clan stats. Successfully pillage with your leader. Raise one of your clan stats by 1. Okay, so let's do this. Let's do this. If I play Lord of Axes, I should be able to summon in my leader as well. Do I want to summon him here? Yeah, I'm going to summon him here, and it should let me summon in another one with Friggin' Sucker right there. So that's all 4 I've got. However, I should be able to really increase my horns, because if I use Thor's Oath as well as Lord of Axes, I should be able to get 2 horns this turn. So I am going to do this, and we're going to use Thor's Oath. So what is the number? 7, 9, 8. Heimdall. What do you mean is winning? I'm 10. Oh my god, I hate this game so much. Fucking hell. Like, how do I lose to this? I have 4 units over here. My whole strategy is built around that. How do I lose? And now they're going to get their chance to pillage right then and there. I can't get my leader back because he's dead. Yep. Battle for Gimli. So there's that, like, that's so annoying. That is so annoying. And then... Alright, well... Where is... Did I not take the Valkyries? No, I didn't take the Valkyries. Alfheim, there's only this one spot in Alfheim, and I'm not gonna get it this time. Because... God. Alright, so... Let's go ahead and summon some warriors. From Valhalla, yep. Six versus 4. Let's just do it. Red has no more rage left. Nice. Still 2 glory from the winning player. That's fine. Cool. That's okay. Nope, I don't need additional cards because I win. So I at least get... horns. That worked. That worked. Oh, okay. Okay. That might be, that might oh yeah, that might benefit us. So... I'm trying to think what would be the smarter thing to do. I could invade over here with 3 of these guys. That would cost me 1 rage. Or I could land here. That would cost me 1 rage. If I invade over here, then both of these cards become well, no. No, actually. Those cards don't... It's Odin's Devotion that becomes wasted. Odin's Inspiration that becomes wasted. Because I won't be able to use it. However, if they try to pillage without filling this up, how many... They have 2 rage left. Let's place. No. Fucking hell. That's not... Oh! I clicked off them! Oh, that pisses me off so fucking much. I clicked off of that shit. Oh my god. Fuck you, game. Seriously. Okay, so I can... Fucking hell. Like, I clicked away from all of the units. I swear I did. So Alfheim, I'm not going to get. There's no way I'm going to get that. They did not try to fight that. Or take that. So... Odin's Devotion. It's not worth having right there for Odin's Devotion. So we're gonna summon some warriors. Where's my... Oh, I am at max units? Why did it... I've max units on the table. Confirm. Still 2 glory from the winning player. Alright, whatever. I get that rage. And I get some glory for winning. That makes me so mad about that right there. Continue. So Alfheim's not going to do much. I can't use Odin's Inspiration. I still have one, so it's my turn again. Can I move any more? No. Let's hold on to the most strength, at least one. Let's hold on to Odin's Inspiration. That'll be more worthwhile if we can use it. Alright, so, if we increase our horns to 7, we can have one additional unit. If we increase our axes, and we also get plus, oh, we can have multiple. I mean, 12 rage instead of 9. Yeah, we can work on getting horns and axes up. It's still, I'm so frustrated at that. So frustrated at that. Again, two rounds in a row. I wasted some rage. 2 rounds in a row. Alright, Freakiest Domain. You may play 1 rage to invade any one of your Valhalla. Masters in Arms. Each of your pair, but it costs 2. Let's do it. Let's do it. With Frigate Sucker. And with 12 rage. Gain 3 glory for each figure you have on the board at the end of the game. After you reveal a quest card in combat, you may treat it as a battle +5 card. Let's get that +6. Double the glory reward for quests you complete. Alfheim is destroyed fully, so it would just be Mannheim that we would need the most strength. If we wanted that, that would be 9 glory. That's probably more worthwhile than anything else, to be honest. You may play this card. Add it. Gain 3 rage and 3 glory if you win. Force Ascension. My turn. Masters in Arms. We have 4 of 6. So. Where is Ragnarok happening? Down here? So let's go ahead and let's Pillage Anchor Bow. So my base is 12. And then if we use Thor's Ascension, as long as they don't have a card that wipes my card, steal 2 glory from... Okay, cool. We win that. We win that. I don't want to use any other cards. So we get an additional axe, we get a bunch of rage, and we get a bunch of glory. Now that raises a question of... They're gonna get so many units down there. I'm just gonna... Yeah, that's gonna... That sucks. This is kind of a wasted card. Unless I can find a way to get down here. Alright, let's do this. Lord of Spears. Play on the Lord of Axes. And then we're gonna... Yeah, we'll just invade him right here. Because our horns are now giving us a plus 10 glory. If we can get one more rage, we'll get additional plus 20 glory for the rage. I want to pillage Yggdrasil. Okay, there's no reason not to. And then we'll play Heimdall's Gaze. I should have taken a card that lets me... gives me more points the more units I have on the board. I didn't know I was going to be this strong. Take the player's revealed card in your hand. So this plus ones all of my stats, and then my hero plus ones all of the rest of my stats again. So I am now at 10 horns, so I can summon more units out. I am at 6 with axes. I was hoping to pull more of them out of their areas, especially here. I forgot about ships. Let's place a ship down there. Oh, I can place another unit. Right, is that what it's saying? Let me move first. Call to battle. The leader, for sure, for sure. So we're at 7, 7, and 2. Discard all reveal cards, gain... oh Oh, man. We'll just do Odin's Inspiration. There's not much we can do. Fuck. You know, I kind of feel like I knew I should have done it that way. I don't have any additional cards. Serpent Plant, they're gonna, yep, go up there. I just summon. What is my... One rage to invade from any finger. How are they at 61? They they're gonna get so much glory from that. You lose if you lose. I mean, yeah, let's just do it. As long as he doesn't have any card that's like destroys all units on the table or anything like that. Cancel the attacks of each opponent's reveal cards before, yeah, so that's fine. My what was the reward for this? More rage. My rage couldn't get any higher anyway. But I got 2 +20s and a +10. So I got +50 on my score. So I have 99 already. But we're gonna plus the Mannheim card, which is gonna get me another 9. Which the raise 1 stat. I don't. That won't get me to. Oh, damn! That won't get me an extra 10. So they had a Yggdrasil card. Glorious Death. How many? 97, because they had so many units down there. Continue. 78. 88. 108. Did I win? Oh my god, I won. I won. No. How did they have 118? 118 rage. Oh, I lost. I lost. The AI in this game really frustrates me. And plus the UI on this game is like, if we were playing an actual board game, I would have been able that wouldn't have happened twice. That would not have happened twice. I'm so frustrated at that. I really am. But that's Blood Rage. I really enjoy this game. I love the physical game. And the physical game is a beautiful board with wonderful miniatures. This version is good. It's just the UI isn't the best. But there we go. Thank you guys for hanging out. If you like what you saw, please do me a huge favor. Hit the like button so the algorithm knows that people like you will like me too. Subscribe to the channel so you get updates, notifications when I go live and post new videos. And leave comments down below. Hints, tips, tricks. I respond to all comments back. Also, be sure to check me out live here on YouTube and on Twitch on Mondays, Wednesdays, Thursdays, and Sundays, and check out the other videos I make on Wednesdays, Fridays, and Saturdays. Thank you guys so much. Please be careful, be safe, don't do anything I would do, always hurt your loved ones, and of course, like always, be sure to always wear socks. See you all in the next one. Bye.